When my family needed me most, I was able to be there for them.
So thankful for every single one of you. 400 views, not bad for my first video. And so far I've been earning $27,000.
Let's get to it. Woo! Oh. It's been 2 years since I created my first ever YouTube video. I was this awkward Asian kid that couldn't even look at the camera properly. And now 2 years later, I'm still the same guy, just hopefully a little bit less awkward. I still get mind blanks through mid-sentences. What was I going to say again? Anyways, I'll be sharing with everyone how YouTube completely changed my life, the freedom it gave me, how I managed to pay my rent and living expenses with just 500 subs. And lastly, give everyone some tips on how they can get started. Let's get to it. Woo! Oh. So 1 year ago, a tragic event happened in our family where my grandma suddenly got a stroke and was hospitalized. The doctor said she wouldn't make it past 3 days. And so immediately I booked the next flight that night back to Taiwan to see her. And I was able to see her last moments as she passed away in the next day. And this was one of the things that truly made me appreciate what YouTube gave me. It wasn't the fact that I can go travel anywhere in the world that I liked, but it was the fact that when my family needed me most, I was able to be there for them. I don't have to go apply for leave. I don't have to wait for approval from my bosses, because if that happened to me last year, I probably would have never seen the last moments of my grandma, which I would have definitely regretted it my whole entire life. Even today, I'm just a small YouTuber that only has 1,000 subscribers, yet the freedom to be able to go to places when it matters most to me is something I would never be able to have when I was just working that 9 to 5. And at 1 year in for my YouTube journey, my account grew to a whopping 700 subscribers. And I was actually so thankful for every one of those that sub, because I knew that even though I know my content is not the best, there's still a group of people supporting me. Like, can't even imagine 700 people in a room watching my videos. Like, that's crazy. And now 2 years later, I've grown to around 1.3 subscribers, and I'm still so grateful for every single one of you guys. And now I want to talk to you guys how I managed to pay my living expenses and rent off YouTube. And no, it's not through ads. So if it's not through ads on YouTube, how am I be making money off this? Well, first, I actually had a business before starting YouTube. And it was an online marketing agency where I helped people run Facebook ads and Google ads. And when I was running this business, there was this software that I used. And it was probably one of the best softwares that I used in my niche. So what I did was I started making videos teaching people how to use this software. And if you go back and look at my other videos, it's literally just me doing a screen recording, no editing. It's so bad. If you're not someone that's in the niche, you find it super boring. But anyways, I taught people how to use this software. And the way how this worked was I had this partnership with the software brand, where when someone goes to my video and uses the link in my description to click and buy that software, then I will get a revenue portion of it. This is called affiliate marketing. Let me show you the earnings that I've been able to make. And this is just me at around 1,000 subscribers.
All right, so right now we're in my YouTube analytics, and you can see exactly I have 1,351 subscribers. And I started my YouTube journey on November 3rd, 2022. Okay, so it's been almost 2 years, and I'll show you in the in 2023, my subscriber count grew to 713. And that might not seem like a lot, but I was so thankful for every single one of you, because I knew that although my videos were bad, there was a lot of room for improvement, but you guys still watched and were supporting me. And so in 2024, I added another 616. So that comes to around 1.3k. Now, let's go into my content and let me just tell you why I think it's so important to just start making content. Because if you look at this, oh man, my first ever video got removed because it was against YouTube's terms and policies, right? Then these two videos they didn't even have a thumbnail. And let's have a look at this one. Oh man, I'm gonna cringe so much looking at this, but let's do it. So at the time, I made a short intro. I thought it looked pretty nice on just like this AI tool I found online about my business and my logo. And the rest of this video is just 8 minutes of me talking to a camera, barely any editing. You can see all this, maybe a bit of b-roll. Oh, look at that. Nice, look at that b-roll. But it was not the best, right? It's just me talking, and what did I get? I got 400 views. Not bad for my first video. So there's always a place to start. You don't come out perfect. Yeah. Let's go back into the analytics and show you if I've actually made any money. So in YouTube, there are 2 requirements that you need to actually get to start to make some money through AdSense on YouTube. First is getting 1,000 subscribers, which I've got right here. Then you need 4,000 watch hours. Now I'm not there yet, but I do believe I will be there eventually. Whether it's through a week, a month, a year, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep making content. Who knows? Maybe this video will blow up, it'll get heaps of views, and that'll push me through to the 4,000 watch hours. But I do believe one video is all it takes, and that's why I'm here for the long run. I want to provide quality content for you guys. I want to be raw, genuine, and authentic to every one of my viewers. So clearly you can see I'm not earning anything through YouTube. So let me show you where I'm actually earning money. What you see here is the account of the software I mentioned before. And so far I've been earning $27,000, my lifetime earnings, and that's in USD. Right, this is crazy because this was just from people clicking and signing up to using the software, and the company pays me a portion of that. Now, if we go into payment history, you can see. Now, August 12th was my last payout. I got around $800. Then 944, 1.4K, 1.6K, and it goes on. But I've just shown you this page. My first ever payout was in January 2023. And I got paid $58. This was just 2 months since I started creating YouTube online. And it was such a big milestone because, mind you, making money online through YouTube is a completely different feeling and a completely different level. I don't think it was possible to talk on a camera, speak about some things that I cared about, some things that I was passionate about, and it turned into actual money. Look at it. First month, $58. Second month, $272. Damn, that's like a 5x. Then you have March 13, 2023, $1,000, 1.3, 2.4. And obviously I do have my bad months. Like this one, I had 676. But look at it. It's been pretty consistent even here. I've been able to make around 1 to 2K every single month just by doing this. So this is where I want to encourage everyone. YouTube is such a big platform. If you have a small business, use it to promote yourself. If you have any passions, if you're specialized, let's say your physio, dentistry, even just a plumber, hey, make content and you will be able to go places you would have never dreamed of happening. So this is me showing everything to you guys. This is raw. I cannot adjust any of these numbers. These are real. I hope you guys appreciate it, but let's move on to the next part.
All right, let's go down this slide for the next shot. Whee! Lastly, here are some tips I'd like to share with everyone that I've learned over the last 2 years. First, tell your story. Everyone's got a unique story that they want to tell. You're different, my brother's different, our friends, everyone has their own story. And that's unique to yourself, that no one can replace. Talk about what you love, what you're passionate about. Heck, even talk about what stresses you out and what you hate. Because That creates your own personality and your unique characteristics that no one can replicate. The other day, I saw this girl go viral on YouTube and TikTok, and it was just a video about her crying because she was stressed out at work. And now, guess what? 6 months later, she's quit her job and she's living the dream, traveling as a content creator. For myself, I love talking about business and teaching and helping my friends about how to do their taxes, how to actually start their own business. So I thought, why not I start off my YouTube journey talking about what I love? And that's exactly what I did. And that's where I am now. The second tip I want to share with you all is improve 1% with every single video. Whether that's through a hook, a thumbnail, intro on how you can script better, or even just adding some visual or sound effects. And lastly, which I think is probably the hardest thing for myself personally, is getting started and not caring about what others think. I remember when I was just starting out, oh man, I thought, what will my high school friends think of me? What my friends think? What my family friends think? What about my primary school friends that I haven't even met up for 10 years ago? What if they see my video and start judging it? Honestly, it doesn't matter. Because they might care for a second, maybe a week, a month, then they'll just forget and move on with their day. And so will you. Because what matters at the end is you'll really find out who supports you in this journey. They're the true MVPs in your life. They're your true friends and family. Now that I'm 2 years in, I got you guys, a whole 1.3k subscribers that I'm ever so grateful for supporting my content in this journey, which I would have never imagined 2 years ago. So thank you so much, everyone. And for those that are worried or those that are on the fence about if they should create content, not sure what to do, my biggest advice is just start on that first video. All right, this is Jackie. God bless. And now I want to talk to you guys how I managed to get paid. And now I want to talk. First is the freedom that YouTube gave me. First is the freedom that YouTube gave me.